corneal sensation is better. And dry eyes, it's a lovely study from China showing the better quality of tear production and break-up time post-smile compared to LASIK, and with corneal sensation that correlates. There is some conflicting data in the literature, conflicting data around biomechanics, that this doesn't leave the cornea as strong as its advocates would suggest, but I think that's really part of the problem, is how to measure the corneal biomechanics in a really accurate way. You can measure it in a variety of ways with hysteresis and tensile strength, but some of those things are not as accurate in how they measure corneal structural integrity as we'd like. And I think John Doan, who heads up the US FDA study, has put it pretty well. He feels that it is clearly more accurate in the high myopes, and it's equally accurate now in the low myopes. And the same goes for astigmatism. Astigmatism really up to 4 diopters. Surprisingly, it is a very accurate procedure. So the Dan Ronstein study on tensile strength is out there for people to look at, and understanding that by preserving that anterior cap of 120 microns, it is the strongest part of the cornea, and it makes sense intuitively that the cornea would be stronger post-operatively. There's a great study from Scandinavia looking at adverse events, and there's no question when you start there are some adverse events. They're not problematic in terms of significant visual loss, but they are a problem to you as a surgeon if you're really used to having trouble-free LASIK. You will get some epithelial abrasions at the entry point. You'll get some little tears at the incision site, and you'll sometimes have trouble extracting the lenticule. Those things improve with time. It is a more surgeon-dependent procedure than LASIK and PRK, that's no doubt, certainly in the beginning and ongoing. But in our hands now, and when I say our hands, that's myself and my group, and all of the surgeons in our group feel pretty similarly. Back in 2014, early 2014, before we started SMILE, the makeup was LASIK, mostly, some PRK, a small number of phakic IOLs, and some significant refractive lens extraction. And by late 2015, SMILE makes up a part of what I offer to patients, and it's an increasing part. So it hasn't led to the elimination of LASIK, and it won't in my view, but it sits alongside LASIK as something we can offer to patients, which is an evolution from it. LASIK still is my procedure of choice for the low myopes, particularly with a small astigmatism that coexists. When anybody above -3 to -4, SMILE is a preferred technique. And because of the advantages it offers, and I think the disadvantage of having to enhance currently with PRK at 4 or 6 months is not a big issue. They're easy to enhance. They're small corrections, often only in one eye. And as the technology evolves, as it is being done, we'll be able to enhance beneath the surface. So, from my point of view, SMILE has been a great addition over the last 2 years to our practice. Patients love it. The branding has not been an issue. As long as we stuck to the rules that we weren't going to denigrate LASIK, that SMILE would sit as an offering exactly the same price as LASIK in our practice, so that there's not a pricing difference. And gradually, both because as we've gained confidence and the word of mouth has spread about it, it is an increasing part of what we do. So I think I'll finish there. Thank you very much.